why. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Which was your favorite scene of the Vampire Diaries and why?
Favorite scene? Man, there's so many. Oh, scene or season?
Season.
Season? Which season? Oh, probably. I think season 2 was a lot of fun because we finally, you know, went down this road of turning into a werewolf and how and why and what happens. And I remember us trying to figure out how to shoot and film these werewolf transformations and make them look good and not cheesy. And I think that whole journey of dealing with that and there's a full moon and the consequences of that. I think that journey was a lot of fun because it was all brand new, you know, and it was season 2, so the show was still new and fresh and doing really well, and so it was a real exciting time in season 2. That probably, I mean, they're all great for different reasons, but season 2 sticks out in my mind the most.
And which scene?
And which scene?
Yes.
Okay, now we know. There's so many. You know, I think for different reasons. I would answer the question like this. There's scenes where there's a lot of physical activity with Tyler and my character, whether it's fighting or running or any kind of physical activity, and there was a lot of fighting. I would enjoy those scenes a lot. Any type of stunts. Even the werewolf transformations, because there'd be a lot of aggression in there and a lot of yelling and screaming, and I don't know, I kind of would like to get a little wild with that at the time. So those scenes were a lot of fun for those reasons. And I also like, which was rare because a lot of my scenes were with Caroline or with Matt Donovan, and so the scenes where we're all together was rare. But when we had them, it was nice because it would just be a cool work day. Like we'd all be together for the whole day and just kind of mess around. And so whenever we would have scenes where we were all together, those days were most fun because other than that, we'd kind of just see each other in passing down the hallway. So.
Okay, great, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
What does you prefer and why? Werewolf or hybrid?
Gosh, I mean, hybrid I think playing a hybrid, let me really think about this. I think playing, hybrid, he was, to have more power there, but the whole being sired to Klaus, when you're a hybrid thing kind of bothers me. It was a pain in the ass. I didn't enjoy that very much. I would probably, I'd probably say, I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna go OG, I'm gonna keep it classic and just go werewolf. I would say werewolf. I think I like the journey of Tyler with dealing with just that rather than being sired to Klaus and becoming a hybrid. I think I prefer werewolf.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hi there.
How do you prepare yourself for a new role?
For a new role?
Yeah, a new character you have to play.
For you?
If you're in a new show,
Yes.
how do you prepare for it?
For instance, for Roswell, my character is a doctor, so I think I'm going to have to do a bit of research in the medical field. Not too much, because it's funny, I keep making this joke that it's like, my character, he's a doctor finishing up his residency back in his hometown of Roswell, New Mexico, where he grew up. I was like, but it's a doctor on the CW. It's a doctor on Warner Brothers, so I don't think it's anything like, like a Grey's Anatomy. I don't think it gets too crazy. It's not a medical show, so I don't know how much I have to dive into that, but other than that, look, here's the thing. this show's about aliens, and I am a big fan of the paranormal. I watch a television series called Ancient Aliens. I don't know if any of you guys watch that. If you don't, you should. It's amazing. So I believe in all that stuff. Conspiracy theories on UFOs and aliens. I can talk about it for days, or fall down a rabbit hole on YouTube of all kinds of crazy videos. So as long as I keep doing that, I think I'll be all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi there.
My question is about the reboots. There's so many reboots.
Yes.
At the moment, it's Charmed, Roswell, MacGyver, Magnum, and I don't know if it works, and I don't know if it's if they should do that reboots. What do you think about reboots?
Ooh, how do I think about reboots? I don't know, like, I guess it's all specific on what we're talking about, right? Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of a reboot that like was, God, which ones is like, what's been really, I mean, there's so many, right, that have been very terrible and bad, and then some that have been really good, or tell a different story, you know? How do I feel about it? It's like, well, history repeats itself, right, constantly, and I think even like, what was it? When Vampire Diaries started, because this makes me think of Vampire Diaries, and how well it did at the time, and at the time, Twilight was in the movie theaters, and that was doing really well. But let's not forget, there was, you know, Buffy the Vampire Slayer before, so it was all these type of shows of the same genre, kind of about the same thing, but still had a very loyal fan base. And so I think there's a fan base there, people that are still interested, or still want to know. And you know, so for like Charmed is getting a reboot, but Charmed was on for many seasons, wasn't it? Wasn't it on for a lot? But people still want to see it though, right? Or want to see a different take on it, or you don't think so? You don't think so, right? Okay, and that's fair. I never watched Charmed, so I was on Charmed, I think.
Maybe I'm too old.
I did. Holy shit. I did an episode of Charmed. That's right. It was called, wow. Wow, yeah, it was called, the episode was called Malice in Wonderland. Oh God, I was so young. Wow, I think I actually, yes, because I kissed a girl on that episode, and that was the first time I ever kissed somebody on screen. But when I kissed, she was like some witch, and when I kissed her, I turned into a rat. I can't make this up, I'm pretty sure that's what happened, yeah. God, that's right, I was on Charm. Man, bring Charm back, I love Charm. Wow, damn, sorry. I'm just having my own moment here about Charm. Yeah, I guess Charm goes on forever, but here, okay, so Roswell, they're doing a reboot I'm part of, yes, that's right. But Roswell only did 3 seasons, and I think, from what I hear, is like people wanted more seasons, or the fan base, the people that watched that show were very like disappointed that it got canceled, or that it stopped at the time. And it only got 3 seasons, so I think bringing it back is going to be good. So you should all watch when we air in January 2019. But also in this, they're going to be touching on immigration, which is a big topic right now in society, in the world. Wherever you are, immigration is a big topic, and we touch on that in the pilot, and that's going to be a big part of the show. And that's something to have a discussion about. And so I'm not sure how much that point of view, I'm not sure how much that topic was pushed in the original series, but this new one, we're going to get into that and address it in a creative, fun way. And so, yeah, some reboots can
can work, and some are terrible. I'm trying to think, what's a bad reboot? What's a reboot that...
MacGyver and I...
Well, MacGyver I'm not going to watch. Magnum P.I. I'm not going to watch.
Magnum P.I.
But there's fans that like, there's people out there that would love it and love the series and would, I'm trying to think what else, like of movies. Wasn't there like a Get Smart remake or something that didn't do too well that Anne Hathaway and Steve Carell was in? What else was there? Or they just keep making movies. Isn't there a new Men in Black coming out? Like another, they keep making, bringing back like these older films. What else?
I don't know, but Spider-Man was so many.
Yes, and they did. See, and the new one. I think the new one. Did you like the new Spider-Man? See, I liked it. I mean, these kids the Spider-Man got younger. I don't know. I think I thought it was great.
No, but I can't imagine a new Magnum. With
You're not over it. You hate Magnum P.I. and MacGyver.
I love the original.
Yes.
Maybe I'm too old.
Have you watched it though? Have you watched it? Have you tried watching it?
The new one.
The new one.
In Germany, it doesn't run.
It's not okay. Well, I wonder if you'd like it though, if you're able to get it.
Maybe, but I can't imagine that another Magnum than Tom Selleck. He's my Magnum.
Tom Selleck, man. Tom Selleck with the hairy chest. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Now isn't it Jay Hernandez? Now they got a Hispanic guy in there. He's gonna be good.
Okay, I will watch it and then
He's Mexican.
decide if I
He'll be all right.
continue it. Okay,
He's gonna do
thank
well.
you.
Give him a shot.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.